I'm in the middle of my fashion show right now, which we'll get back to in a minute. I have owned this outfit for like 7 years, 6 years, and I wore it once to a drag show, and for some reason, I cannot get rid of it. It's just so cute, but I have nowhere to wear it. Chapter 1, what the fuck is going on? Okay, so most people like to do spring cleaning, right? I, for some reason, like to do like pre-winter deep cleaning, like just purging, reorganizing, and stocking up on stuff that I'm gonna need before I hibernate for the winter. So I've been kind of doing that this past week. I went through all my clothes, set aside some stuff to donate, stocked up on things, stuff like that. Meanwhile, somebody commented on my other channel about wanting a wardrobe capsule video. So that sort of sparked the idea for this video. Okay, I am super passionate about organizing. That's such a weird thing to be passionate about. Organizing, minimalism, stuff like that. And I haven't really done a video on that. If you've been around for a while, you probably can tell that I'm type A. I mean, I feel like that's obvious. That stems from childhood. I used to, in school, I would bring home my notebooks and copy them over onto computer paper. I would use a ruler and like write on top of the ruler so that everything was like perfect. So I've always been organized. And then in my like 20s, I moved a ton. So I just sort of had to learn not to accumulate too many things because it was a pain to move it every 6 months. So it helps you kind of figure out what's truly important and what's worth moving over and over and over. So minimalism, according to dictionary.com, it's a lifestyle involving a reduction or simplification of one's material possessions that frees one to lead an existence that is more intentional, purposeful, spiritual, etc. So when you see minimalists on YouTube, I feel like you just see empty living spaces with white walls and like 2 plants. I'm not quite that extreme, but my general approach and way of life is kind of the same. I don't buy random shit. Everything I own is intentional or purposeful, and I just try to keep everything in my life really simple. I mean, even financial things, work life, organization, etc. So the first big category I think people think of with minimalism is clothing. So after hiking the AT, I guess I realized that I didn't need to wear like a different outfit every day. I thought of my hiking outfit as like my hiking avatar, if you will. And then after I got home, I sort of developed a work avatar. So I have like a uniform that I wear every day. I feel like some people might find it restrictive maybe not to express yourself through different clothing, but for me it feels really freeing not to have to think about what to wear every day. When I'm hiking, I wear this. When I'm working, I wear this. So I'm gonna show you everything I own for clothing, and don't worry, it's not gonna take long because I don't own much. Chapter 2, my fashion show. Did you guys also put on fashion shows for your parents when you were little, or was that just me? Okay, so that is pretty much my entire wardrobe, other than just like a few jackets and a bathing suit maybe that I didn't show you, but that's the gist of it. My camera is slowly tilting. Why? Why are you doing that? Okay, I gotta bend down like that. But minimalism is more than just clothing. It's honestly a way of life. Why? But the fun part about it is that you can just tailor it to you and make up your own rules for what works for you. Which leads me to chapter 3, my minimalism rules. So, rules is kind of dramatic, but here are some of the things that work for me when it comes to minimalism and just keeping my life simple and low maintenance. Organization. So to me, minimalism and organization go hand in hand. It's pretty easy to stay super organized when you don't have a lot of things. Ever heard the phrase, everything has a home? If I had a motto, that would be it. But yeah, everything we own has a specific designated place in our house. So I've got these like labeled, organized drawers for all of my work supplies. I freaking love my entire work closet. We have designated containers in the bathroom closet. We have this pantry for overflow kitchen, just like extra food and utensils or things we don't use on the daily. I have this shelf in the basement with bins designated for crafts, sports stuff, Christmas decor, etc. In my office area, I have this filing cabinet for papers. And I'm basically the queen of to-do lists, not to brag or anything. As for home decor, all our wall art and everything decor-wise is either meaningful, sentimental, like pictures, or it's plants or bookshelves, because I love bookshelves. Okay, now let's talk about some of the maybe more unconventional minimalist-ish practices. So first of all, as you know, I haven't brushed my hair in over 12 years. I know that's random, but I don't brush it, I don't style it, I don't condition it, like very minimal products and care. So that keeps my life simple. I haven't had alcohol in 8.5 years. Another weird one, but it does fit in here. I am never hungover. There's no chaos and drama that's alcohol related or consequences, and I save a lot of money. I've worked for myself for over 7 years now. So as far as schedules and stuff like that, I do what I want. And also I have no commute to work since I work at home, which also saves me money. In the financial department, I don't do loans or credit cards or anything like that, other than our mortgage, I guess. But outside of that, I've never had a loan, and I hate to even bring that up because I know that's just not possible for everyone. But my point is I live way below my means so that I can pay for things up front, and then I don't have all of these bills every month, and it just makes life very easy and stress-free. In the female department, boys, you can skip ahead if you want. I haven't used tampons in over 5 years. I do the Diva Cup thing. I also haven't worn bras for the last 5 years. Sorry, I know that's TMI, but these are things that I don't have to spend money on and just help keep life simple. I don't go shopping, I don't go to malls, I don't wear earrings or jewelry, I don't get my nails done or my eyebrows waxed. All of these things help me save money and keep my life super simple. And lastly, chapter 4, I'm not perfect. So these are some of the areas that I seem to struggle in. Firstly, my digital life. So I'm pretty organized with my notes on my phone and like using Google Calendar for all of my appointments and everything, but photos and video, I just have so much of it and I'm really bad at organizing it, so that's an area that I'm working on. Another area is my husband. So Luke is not a minimalist or very organized, if I'm being honest. And we make it work. It's really not a big deal. We keep our finances totally separate so he can do what he wants and it doesn't affect me. As far as keeping the house organized, I just end up taking on more of that because it matters to me more. But Luke has gotten a lot better over the years. And the last area that I really struggle in is with sentimental things. So I have these bins full of just like pictures and scraps from childhood, high school age, adulthood. And this is something that I'm currently working on, is narrowing down these bins, like cherry picking through them and using those really special things to create these like journal scrapbooks. That my vision is eventually I just have like one bookshelf with all these little journaly scrapbooks that are displayed very pretty on the shelf and are easier to just like take down and flip through them when you want. And I won't have any of these bins in the basement anymore. But that is a very slow work in progress. Okay, I think this is all I have to say for now about minimalism, organization, and clothes. I feel like I could do more videos on this if you guys wanted, but this is very random. So let me know in the comments if you like this, what level of minimalism you are at this point in time, and